que te dé. Aniquilo, fusílalo, fusílalo.
Ready now, Steve Ullman. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
So coming to the plate, Shartner. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there for strike one.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate is 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Come here, please.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Outside, 2-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ramirez ranging back at the track, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Stepping in now, Mark Whitney. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Two-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. It's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Bobo Bronco comes out of the bullpen. Things down here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen of this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Chase the low ball there. He's quickly down in the count 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. At the plate, Gary Porter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Again, every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
So it's backwards play on the changeup that time. Gary Porter, he's retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A ball and a strike.
Abre una escopeta azul por aquí, ¿dónde está?
Toma.
No la tiene.
Tú compraste la táctica azul. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
¿Qué tú compraste?
He's one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here.
The ball game is
over. 4-2 the final score tonight. Berman came through late, taking the lead. Bobo Bronco takes the ball in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Ready once again, Anthony Aguilar. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do that. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey.
¿Y cuánto tú tenías?
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And tonight's final, 7-3. The Barons put up a 4-spot in the opening frame on the way to victory.
Y no hay escudito por ahí.
No. Es raro que me hubiese puesto.
te deja ya uno por ahí, no se lo bebe y le pongo a mí.
Cuando yo le echo eso. Usted sabe que usted siempre va primero.
Ay, ay, ay.
Ay, ay.
Yo no voy aquí sin 200 de blog.
Yo tengo más flow que
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
paran uno. Mira la huevo aquí, loco.
A minor leaguer is assigned
Ellos están aquí
temporarily
metidos.
to a new role.
Y esos charros me vieron a mí, no me tiran ni nada.
Always looking to fill
llega.
needs, clubs will explore
No,
every
no,
way a
no, no,
prospect might be capable of contributing.
¿Lo mataste a él? Guarda uno.
This player with strong
¿Lo
convictions
mataste a los dos?
finds out a team can have
Ya, no
convictions
lo ¿cómo
too.
te lo rompí aquí?
A benched prospect receives a call from his advisor.
Espérate, ¿qué
Querían
fue que
venir, loco, a mi bloque, de que revivir gente, pero
Who wants to see his advisee get back on the playing field.
Mira un baile.
vienen más,
The
vienen más.
road to the show is not always a straight or
Otro más que quiere venir por
predictable
mi
one.
bloque.
A player new to his
Oh,
AA
I see.
squad
Yeah.
gets a tip from one of his coaches. A
Ay,
player
lo que,
receives
no lo
a
que.
Ay,
check
loco,
from one of his
tiene arro.
coaches.
Control, quiero control. Mira, hay una matica, loco. No saque la cabeza de aquí, loco. No conviene irme, no conviene irme.
Oye, te lo voy a olvidar, te quiero ver oír lo están conviene.
After trying this
No,
player
Ah,
out
pero yo
in a
tengo
new
bazooka,
role, his
loco.
team likes what they've seen.
Ah, pero usted va a romper cuando yo voy a tirar el misil. Un abusador. Vamos a ir pegando,
They
loco.
consult him on the possibility of a more permanent role change. This player knows the role he wants and will be allowed to return to it, at least for now. A minor leaguer receives a check-in from his advisor.
Ya lo me dio. A un tiro está uno. ¿viste? Si tú matas a
He
ese,
wants to make sure the player understands his
si
situation.
tú matas a ese estamos bien. Si tú matas
When a young
otro como
player
el otro.
possesses talent
El otro está un
and
tiro, no le da la
conviction,
espalda, el
there's
otro está
no
un
telling
tiro,
how
ese está
far
un
he
tiro.
may go.
De atrás, ese. Oh, se puso mierda.
Maldito tiro ese, loco.
Se puso
This
vaina, me
minor
inició,
league
bebé.
team
Mira, mira
is
la dio
reminded that
chiquita.
the eyes of the organization
Mira, ve.
are keeping
A
tabs on
23, ve, se puso vaina en mi escudo.
Yo te dije, loco, no nos conviene quedar.
O comerlo, vamos a dar plomo a esa gente.
Mierda,
The
pero no avance del
evaluation of minor
27,
league
loco.
prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their
Ya, te
homework
pones
as
así como
well.
hambre,
From
siempre
the
se va
ranks of
de
hundreds of
ahí.
minor league prospects, the next gen, determining which prospects will be those superstars, and getting in on the ground floor is smart business. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. This
Oh, pero tiene la
prospect has become the
18.
object of a notable sports management company's
Dame la
attention.
18 de la pelota.
However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a long-time trusted mentor for a corporate weaver dealer, but a fledgling must leave the nest for a big world of
Alfa, yo
wealth.
tengo un primo
A
que vive allá,
manager
loco.
checks
Le
in
agarran
with his
5
ball
gringos,
club.
les hinchan la cara.
De verdad. A mí me llama una muchacha de que hace pila, me llama de que, ¿dónde que tú vives? Y yo le dije, en New York, de que no, porque hay unos gringos que tienen a mi...
Espérate. Tenemos aquí a uno como un secretario. ¿Para dónde vamos?
No sé yo. Y ella me llama y que tienen a mi primo de relajo, unos gringos ahí, que si yo que en grupo. Y yo dije, bueno, mi amiga, ese es el que se mete que ellos. Yo soy dedo de ahí. Eso era para el grupo ahí, loco. Dije,
Pero
bueno.
si fuera cerca, tú fueras.
Esos gringos no son de nada, loco. Yo estoy loco por pelear aquí en la escuela. Gente, me lo di. Tiene una vaina, me va a descoronar. Y diablazo. Pero es que yo no veo, yo no puedo hacer nada. Me dio, porque es que yo lo veo, pero no veo la pared ni nada de eso. Yo quiero ayudar.
Pero yo estoy subiendo, loco. A matar.
Él tiene una de esas de las rápidas, de la bom, de la, ¿qué diga? De la que dan pila.
Sí, de las rápidas, ¿no verdad?
¿Qué diga? De la mierda esa, de la que dan durísimo. No lo mate, déjame darle un piconazo cuando mató.
Ay, loco.
Corre. Ay, yo pido, no me mataste.
Se murió. Él tiene que estar abriendo los cofres, loco. Vamos a bajar los dos, él tiene más vida que yo.
Yo tengo 3. Ay, sí. ¿Quién
Él
es
está
ese?
abajo todavía abriendo vaina.
¿Cómo
El directo los habla.
con la cliente? Deja que suba.
Yeah, puto invisible.
A first
Aquí al ladito
conversation
mío.
with a new representative can be
Ya, loco, me caí.
exhilarating to a young player. A savvy
Ya,
agent
loco, la
will
uno me va a
engender
matar.
confidence in his... But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities.
Se cayó. Hola ya. Hola aquí, ven.
Puto invisible. Ay, loco, tengo 2 de vida ahí. ¿Y él está dado?
Claro, loco, yo no le di divertido.
¿Y dónde está, loco?
Pues si por ahí, búscalo por ahí. Para matar.
Con 2 de vida,
Is
loco.
on
Le
the pitch
batí
from
el
the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 20,
No.
Bobo Bronco.
Ay, hay otro. Ay.
Andres Vasquez is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit
Oh,
here to
tú,
start
Loma.
inning number 7. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Vasquez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Mira por lo venía por acá arriba.
Striding in,
Le dije,
Sam
te va
Early.
pollo, vamos a darla.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
Ella calle, me pena
Not
sola.
close. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in
Pepe,
recent
Pepe,
games have been
usted
very
tiene
good,
un-
and those were 2
¿Cómo,
stone-cold takes right there that
¿Cómo,
put
usted
himself
tiene
in a
un-
great hitter's
¿Qué?
count.
The count now at 2-2.
Sí, sí,
Struck
sí.
him out.
Pepe, si usted tiene un orfanato en su casa de
At the
muchachos.
plate, Joaquin Santos. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
No,
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
pero voy.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Yo tengo grieta, por favor.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a
Yo
base
también he
hit.
salido, yo
Vasquez
también me
is on his
agarré.
way home. Now the relay home. And he is safe at the plate as they continue to pile on. It's now a 7-2 ball game. From the stretch, takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Hero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're one pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the base.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Henry Brady has been summoned from the plate. 8-3 tonight. The Southern Division All-Stars rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Eric Carrillo pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
Diablo, ese tigre tiene un escala el desgraciado, loco. Tómate ese pana yo que mangamos. Ahí, déjate arriba. Déjate arriba, yo, vamos, voy a Yoki, ahí, Yoki, ahí, viene para abajo ahí, ahí, atrás, guachado.
Ya llegó.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
Ese pana yo ni lo vi, yo aunque me dice va uno después que me dan 2 tiros, loco, me vacío.
Yo lo vi como...
The player receives the check-in from one of his coaches. With the season approaching its final stretch, the manager calls for heightened focus from his players. This pitching coach wants to see his guy be able to deliver the knockout punch. This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs.
Creo que
¿Para dónde?
Vamos para allí, armar los videos reales. Ella siempre va a hablar de mí, porque es tan diferente. Coño, la partida como que no se me quiere subir.
No, pues tú la volviste a subir, ¿cómo dijiste?
Ahí, nos doñamos del sistema ya.
Ponga la chiquita. Era tú lo que estás guerreando.
Coge el cobre, que puedo querer coger el cobre, de que mierda, la vas a hacer ya con la cabeza. Mierda, que te ya sabe de borde, pero...
Yo que tenía eso me digo, loco, yo te viene a abrir.
Nunca esa gente que suenan allí. ¿Cuál es la que me gusta?
Sí, están aquí. Se me quiere escapar. Papá, están tirando bombas y disparates. Ya, no, como fuería.
Diablazo. Napoleón. Diablazo, todo. No tenía material, loco, hombre. Napoleón, el tigre me la vació.
¿Cómo que Napoleón?
Ya, uno estaba 90 y otro en 100.
Que Napoleón. Me lo comí el equipo entero, concha.
Dame a ver si se subió el video.
Este loco está en el grupo todavía.
Oh, sí, está ahí ya. Uf, qué victoria. Mira ahí. Uf, ya la subí, mira, la verla. ¿Qué la vio? Que tiene hambre, ¿tú no comió lo mismo o no?
Mira, arroba esta hora. Pero muchachito como agarró Miguel.
A minor leaguer hears from his agent.
Ya no te metas en mi vida. Ven ese videíto, ven el final
Qué victoria.
With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand. In the minor leagues, a lost season is never fully lost because any situation can be a teaching opportunity.
Victoria. Vámonos, míralo ahí el video.
Dale like, tienes que darle like.
Dale like, mi gente. Y este loco, digo, con un guante verde, loco. Papá, tú estás viendo mi directo, ¿y qué es lo que tú estás viendo ahí? Ay, no hay un guante verde.
Any chance young players get to acquire some postseason experience could be a major plus to their development.
Adelante ese directo, adelante ese directo. Estamos en las finales, mi gente.
Bobo Bronco comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Primer año en AA.
Striding in to start the ninth, Andreas Diaz. They'll look to get something going here and even this game up. All those strikes to count.
Andreas Diaz.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1
Uf,
strike.
qué victoria, yañazo, qué fucking título.
Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking.
Ahora ve el final. Ve como cuando está por
Now the
el
2-1.
Yo me sacrifiqué por el equipo.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul.
cuando esté por cuando está por
Grounder down the line
por
at
12 y
third,
medio,
but a
por
foul
12 y
ball
30,
as it holds
veo.
it 2-2.
Desde ahí. Que tú veas, qué sicariedad.
No podía cortarlo, loco.
And good patience to hold
No,
back on the
pero
short ball.
yo jugué
Third,
bien toda la
it's full
partida, yo
now,
había matado
3-2.
3
After multiple pitches were
O
fouled
sea,
off, it gets a little
cortar la
disappointing as a
parte.
pitcher. So
Me
you think,
fajé
say,
aquí,
I'm going to throw
pa.
one way off the plate.
Empecé a
and see if
lutear, la
he'll
corté
chase
ahí.
it. Didn't
Me
happen.
fajé aquí,
And
pa.
the throw will
Así.
indeed take care
Oye,
of
este
him for
mamón
the
habla de
first out.
cortar. Yo no he visto que ese editado un video de él.
Striding into the
Pa' acá,
box.
Pero mire, mamón,
North.
tú estás loco, yo me
Got
voy a
on
poner
top of
un
one,
video
it was a
para que
ground
coja
out victim
$2.
last time.
Mire.
And that misses for ball one.
Pero es verdad, el video tiene 2 likes. Mira, le igual a uno para que te motive, tiene estrella.
Dale, dale, dale.
2-0 now.
Tiene
The
un
last
like
thing you
nada
want
más.
to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope.
Di que
He's
3
trying
pidió.
to challenge here 1-2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's
Desde la
taking
última,
until
loco,
he
yo no
gets a
quiero que la
strike.
descarga se me devuelva.
¿Cómo así?
bouncer up the
Oye,
middle.
si se va la luz, se me devuelve todo.
Fields it cleanly. On to first, and they're an
Okay,
out away.
pero
Two
son las
gone
3,
here in the
loco.
ninth.
Y no se va a qué hora que se va.
Por la 4.
Ahora son las
Stepping in and
4.
ready for another shot, Assad Kizilbash.
No,
And he
¿por
needs to
cuánto
make
va de
something
carga?
happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Line drive to left, but he will make the catch on the hard
cuánto
hit ball
falta?
out
¿Cuánto le
there, and
falta?
that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
No, va por 28. ¿Cuánto le
Well, the
falta?
man you see
Normal,
right
así.
there
Quiero ver
had
a
a game
Víctor,
to be
yo quiero ver a
proud
Daniel
of. He really came
Zafacón.
through when it mattered, and he's our top player
28
of the game.
de 33.
Yeah, he was a big
84.
factor in this one.
Ya. Y entonces, y si tú lo apagas, sigue.
Sí, no.
Pues se pausa.
Sí, se pausa.
Pero mira la John Kiden del 12. Está a 12 por ahí. Que la muerte de una casa.
Papá, yo aparte de que lo viví.
No, pero apetete.
¿El qué?
El video que lo veo
Having
del
split
12.
the first two in an
Bueno, yo
extended
aparte de que lo
series,
viví.
the emphasis is on grabbing the upper
¿Y qué es que
hand
está
in
grabando
Game
hoy?
3.
Ya un juego perdido, un juego ganado.
Como que es la misma casa y la casa esa. Quiero.
Esta casa está cliché, ahí hay gente, loco, no pega castigo. Te dije que no caiga arriba. y tú no
Cogí
vas
la
para
ACA,
abajo.
cogí
Takes
la
the
ACA,
ball
pero
now in
me
inning
la
number
bateo
9,
picotazo.
looking to- Stepping into the box, Dalton Alonso.
No,
And then
no,
what's gone wrong for
No,
this
pero que yo
lineup
estaba
today? They're only
peleando
3
cuando
outs
Javier
away
fue
from being
con-
shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now,
Oh,
of course,
sí.
plenty of credit goes to that pitching,
Oh,
but
sí.
the effort
Oh,
on the
yes, porque tú
offensive
no le
side
viste.
has been pretty
Yo le
lethargic
di
watching from up
picazo,
here in the
sí. No,
booth.
para
Oh,
otro yo
I
yeah.
le
imagine it
Oh,
feels the
yes,
same from
nice.
watching in the stands in this one. So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Dalton Alonso
Lo viste,
sent
Petete.
packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth. Jim Mott
Vete de
swings and
zapaco
misses
como
there,
me
so
quedé.
he's down 0-1.
Yo
Behind
creo que usted se
0-2
metía en
now.
un hoyo ahí.
Loco, tú eres loco,
Lays
La
off that
tierra
time,
usted
and
estaba
it's 1
metido ahí
and 2.
bailando.
One out, nobody
No,
on.
oye este.
Yo,
Me-
Hit on the
Sí,
ground
dale.
toward the left.
Verdad, mira,
To his
ponlo,
left,
verdad.
Eagle.
Ponlo.
On to first,
Espérate, que
and
estoy
they're an
tirando.
Y
out
cuando-
away. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Loco,
Loco,
ya.
Stepping up to the
8
plate,
vistas y
Jose
nadie le ha dado like.
comes to the
Ya,
plate
está
as the
todo.
last
Yo le di
chance
mi
for
like,
his
¿no?
side. 2
Yo le
out
di
here
mi
in the
like.
ninth.
No eres hablador, yo no voy a ahí, hablador.
Ok, ¿quiere que te lo quite?
And this ball's in the
No,
air to
capaz.
left field, and this should do it.
Mira,
Brings it
Petete,
in,
cuando
and
vaya
they
por
take home field advantage.
Dame, déjame
Por 12.
suscribirme.
They win game 3 to go up 2 games to 1. as
Eres
this
tú
one
que
is
te lo
over.
estamos viendo y después dice
Anytime
que
you
soy
can
yo.
win a game, let alone on the road, you have to
Sí.
feel really
Mira.
good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other
Por
team's
12-20,
coming out
Petete.
with a win,
Ve-
but
Por
they did just that.
12-25.
Time for
Donde
one
va
final check of the
12-25
line
ahí.
scores.
Ahí
You see the
empieza.
key players
Hey,
there in
hablamos.
this shutout victory.
Dale. Espérate, no te vayas.
Dime, muévete.
Vaya.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance,
no,
kept
no,
the
no,
opposition
no,
at
no,
bay,
no,
and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Fans are final line.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well.
Yo tenía que poner en el video, era, gané por un zafacón.
Having earned a chance to compete
Esa foto,
for a
¿cómo
league
yo cambio la
championship,
foto, loco,
these
Petete?
young competitors have gained the respect and fondness of a grateful.
Coño, por eso que funciona nunca está ahí.
Bobo Bronco comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. On the ground to third. Ramiro is up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
A ball and a strike now. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And he got him. Into the box, Tom Nah. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Feliciano has it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out.
Bobo Bronco is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save. So striding in, Gary Porter, who represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, man, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. Looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. Eagle is there. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And the inning is over. So it's no runs. So digging in now, Henry Means. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. The 1-0 home. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. The 1-1. Is taken for strike 2.
Hey boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Tom Nah. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Yanked on the ground down the line. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Into the box now, William Nielsen. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. throw over to first, and he's back easily. Not a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Stepping in, Mark Whitney, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 1-0 the count. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Ramirez makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there.
It can never be emphasized enough to young players the importance of closing out a playoff series when the chance presents itself.
Bobo Bronco gets the call from the pen, and they've saved him for the 11th as he'll try and take this one home. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ramirez giving chase. Makes the play, 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Troy Blanks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Now batting, first baseman, Gary.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Just keeping him close. Into the box, Gary Porter, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The second for 1. They get the force, and with that, this series is over.
You know, these guys are going ballistic here. It's a long season, especially how these AA guys travel. So they're excited to have a chance to finish the season the right way. We'll see how they do.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a clutch hitter when it mattered. Ended up driving in 3 runs, and they were all 3 important runs to drive in. Without him, this would have really been a different game.
Fans, our final line score. First was Victoria.
Bueno, mi gente, hasta aquí el directo de hoy. Bye bye. Ganamos Serie Mundial.